Today I'll be talking about how my third braces appointment went. Ignore the snacks behind me, but at least they're like the snacks I can safely eat that are also shelf stable, safe with braces, which I'm gonna make a separate video about. But anyways, this third appointment makes it like a little past 3 months, like the 3 month mark since I've had them. Anyways, this time I chose red as the color for elastics. I could only choose I could only get color on the top because I got power chains. Wait, first of all, let me start with like the changes I got. First of all, I got power chains on both rows of teeth, and technically she could have gone without giving me, the colored elastics. And then she was like, well, since you already picked out the color and seem excited about it, I'll just do the top row. And also I got like these, I think they're called elastics, right? The ones that correct the bite. So they give me more of a slight speech impediment than usual. But I'm like, I gotta get used to talking with it. So instead of removing it just for the video, I decided to keep it on. Anyways, I discovered that there are different kinds of elastics. Now, when I say elastics, I mean like these, not like the colored ones. I mean like these. Like, stuff we use different terms. So when I say rubber bands, I mean like the colored ones. When I say elastics, I mean the ones that are actually close to bite or whatever, or fix to bite. Anyway, I learned that there are different kinds of elastics and that they're medical devices basically. Mine was like the 3,16 and it says heavy on it. And I actually found out that my brother was also prescribed like these same ones as well when he had braces. I mean, he still has them now, but like when he got elastics. But I was surprised I got like elastics so early on, like 3 months into treatment. Cause I saw that elastics were something that were done like when you're closer to finishing treatment, like once your teeth are pretty much like all straight and good and everything. But like shit, I don't know how long I'll have these on for, because I can definitely see the difference already lately. Like, I'm recording this video 1 week before my next appointment, my 4th appointment. So yeah, the orientation that I'm supposed to put it in is an upside down triangle. So I was like, I searched up what that does, and it closes an open bite, and it does that by putting more force on the bottom teeth. And I have indeed noticed changes from that. Even I think like 4 days in maybe was when I noticed the changes. I didn't have a video from like before because I didn't expect the changes to happen like so quickly. But like, yeah, definitely something. I don't even know if I'll have to wear elastics again when I go to the next appointment, but we'll see. 4 days after the appointment, that's on the left, and then 12 days after the appointment, that's on the right. You can see that my teeth are already touching. But anyways, I also got new wires for both top and bottom rows of teeth. Bottom row, I specifically remember hearing the 16, 22 NiTi, which is nickel titanium. And from what I've searched about it, it's like part of like beginning phases of treatment. It's like really flexible or something. Like, there are videos and articles about that. And I got grand silver power chains on both rows of teeth. And I'm not gonna lie, on the first day that I got it, I already stained it with curry because I ate curry that night when I got home. Can't really see with the lighting from here, but yeah, they're pretty much this like light green color now. They shouldn't be that color. They were supposed to be like gray silver. I once again had to deal with the pain, also because like when I was getting like the new elastics, new rubber bands, new everything like at the appointment, it felt like more specialized treatment. Like she was bending together certain teeth to put double power chains on like the bottom 2 teeth that used to have a space between them. And like even from the first hour I noticed that like that space was like closing. She also used steel ties on certain teeth, which I don't really see, but like, I noticed it like when I'm just running my tongue through my teeth sometimes like this, and then like I almost stabbed my tongue on the steel tie. So I like the more individualized treatments of like doing the same thing for like all the teeth in the row. But after the appointment, I finally went to that smoothie place that's located like across from the dentistry place. And I spent $12 on a smoothie. I'm so glad that they didn't even ask to tip, because $12, that's already ludicrous. I'm used to seeing like maybe like $5, $7, but $12. Anyways, and the smoothie wasn't even that good for it, but like I still finished it because it was basically the first food that I had all day, because I don't really eat before going to the appointment. So I drank a smoothie before removing the elastics, and there's so much like smoothie chunks stuck between my teeth when I got home. While like driving home, I also sang along to songs to loosen the elastic, also just to get like used to talking with it in my mouth. So that definitely loosened the elastics. But then like once I finally took it off, brushed my teeth, or tried to brush my teeth because it was hurting, and I put the new ones on my, and I put like new elastics on my own. I low-key let out a yell because that was hurting a lot. So yeah, after that appointment, my teeth were definitely hurting for all these new changes. So like when I got home, I was like, wait, what can I even eat? So I got home, then I went back out to get like smoothie ingredients, which to be specific was frozen fruits, a banana that was already ripe. That cost 17 cents because I literally only got one banana, and then like a big jug of naked juice smoothie, the mighty mango flavor. I forgot to get yogurt because like yogurt is like quick and easy, and stuff like with a smoothie how you have to take your time to blend it and clean the blender and everything. Yogurt, you can just grab that and go. Like I was fine. So like that night, what I just ate was rice with curry. I barely even chewed rice. I just straight up swallowed it, not gonna lie. Because my back teeth didn't hurt. Like they were fine. So, you know, I could just push it to my back teeth. But I'll say that in terms of the elastics, like the first about 24 hours were the worst. Like as I adjusted to like, you know, the elastics and stuff. Like the first half hour to like 1 hour after putting on fresh elastics, that hurt. Aching pain. So I can no longer, so when I have these in, I can no longer like rub my lips together or run my tongue over my braces. So now I just run my tongue over the elastics, like, so, you know, basically strumming my pain with his fingers. That's what I do. I finally snapped an elastic 3 days later from consistent yawning. And even now, like if I yawn too much in the morning, because like I've had the elastics on like all night, which is like maybe between like 8 to 10 hours. It's been like, it's no longer as stretchy as it used to be. When I yawn too much, it snaps, and I don't even bother replacing it till like I'm ready to brush my teeth and eat because I'm just gonna yawn again. But anyways, it took me, yeah, like a couple of days to adjust to the elastics. So like about 4 days later, when I'll remove it, I'll feel like a dull ache for about a minute, like my teeth were missing the elastics. They're like, oh, where the elastics? We're getting used to it. And then also the first minute when I put it back on, then the dull ache would also return because it's still like a foreign thing. But yeah, so around day 4, I could already notice my bite closing. I took like photos, videos as, you know, just to be able to look back, see the evidence and be like, oh wow, changes. About a week later, I had like a normal dentist appointment just for like the usual checkup and cleaning. And that's when I found out that not all dentists are created equal. Like this one, for one thing, like their x-ray machine was different. Like the dentist who I usually go to, she only has to take like 3 pictures of my mouth basically, but over here they took like a bunch. But it's cool seeing like how braces look like under the x-ray, but like, still like it hurt. Like what kind of outdated, I mean probably wasn't like super outdated, what kind of outdated technology did they put in my mouth? But at least I didn't have any cavities, because I mentioned in the past that like I was paranoid about having cavities from, you know, eating at work and having food stick between my teeth for a long time. Around the little past 1 week mark, that's when like I noticed that my gums were swollen and like I guess in a way kind of loose, because like at one point I thought that there was like a piece of food stick between my teeth, like a tomato. So I poked it with the pick, like kind of like a toothpick, like something to get food between my teeth. So I poked it. I was like, oh, because like that wasn't food, it was actually my gum. But I'm like, this makes sense for me to have swollen gums, because my issue in the first place was that I had too much space between my teeth. So like as we bring the teeth together with braces, like where does the extra gum go? But from what I've heard that it will basically kind of get like reabsorbed back into the body. Even now my gums are still swollen. It's not like super obvious, like if I were to talk to someone they wouldn't notice it, but like as the person, as the owner of the teeth, I noticed it. I will say that throughout this whole time from, you know, time for my 3rd appointment to like now, I still can't really like bite down properly, I guess. Like it's sore, I mean, like I can't bite down and not be in pain. So if I had to use like either my canine teeth or my back teeth to bite down most of the time, or if it's something like soft, I can use my front teeth. But I think it's because of the elastics. Like normally I think like a week or 2 after an appointment I would be able to, you know, go back to biting, even pushing the limits. Sometimes like now I still have to be careful of what I eat. However, my bite also closing made me realize that my 2 front bottom teeth are they're at an uneven height compared to one another. It's not like super obvious, I don't think it is on camera, but the heck, this one is a little taller than the other one. So I'm not sure if like the orthodontist will file down one of my teeth at some point to like make it even with his partner. But yeah. But anyways, like progress is going pretty well. They're still spacing. But I'm wondering if I can like get out of braces earlier than expected because like stuff it's looking pretty good. Let me show y'all. I mean you can see like the bite isn't as good as it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, I also recently learned like maybe 2 weeks ago like how like my teeth and bite are actually supposed to align. And like yeah, compared to that, we can tell that I still have some time left to go. But like the progress looking pretty great. Let me show y'all. It's supposed to fit like a puzzle piece. Anyway, at the 2 week mark, like 2 weeks after the appointment, that's when I barely even noticed the elastics. Like, I've accidentally gone longer without wearing them. I've had to double check that I was wearing them. And then 3 weeks later, that's when I finally finished like a packet of elastics. Like, let me show you all the packet. Here it is. I got 2 of them at my appointment. Like, yeah, finished one of them already. So I'm on my last one, I guess, which I'm pretty sure that I won't finish before my appointment, which is next week. Also, just a few days ago, which means that now we are at the 4 week mark. Yeah, around the 4 week mark, I finally flossed, like using the normal floss, because my gums are feeling really itchy, almost like a baby teething. Like, you know, when they're growing their teeth, their gums are itchy. That's basically me. So that made me a little like paranoid about, you know, stuff like gingivitis, gum disease, or like the beginning of gum disease. So I'm like, I have not flossed in a hot minute. Like, at this point, I don't think it's been a full month yet, but it's been a while. And granted, I brought my water flosser with me to college. However, I haven't used it while here because I know that when I use it at home, like when I hit that right angle, it tends to splash on the mirror, and like I don't want to deal with cleaning that up or like being that one messy roommate. So I'm like, I could use it in the shower, but you know, if that vibrating noise, it might sound like something else. So like, yeah, I have not used my water flosser here. The changes that I've made is that, like, pretty recently, like just a few days ago, I decided to switch to just brushing my teeth twice a day unless like I really deem it necessary. And I'm just gonna use like the pick instead of, like, let me show y'all what I'm talking about when I say the pick. I'm not talking about the hair pick. This thing, the pick, yeah, just like used to clean between the teeth. I decided to make the switch to just brushing twice a day because I've noticed like increased teeth sensitivity. I mean, it's not new because that has happened like on and off before, especially like when my teeth is in contact with the wind even. Look, I searched it up and they're like, you could be brushing too much. You know, if you brush too much, you remove your enamel, which means increased sensitivity. I'm just gonna give my teeth a break and just brush about twice a day because the website suggested brushing not more than 3 times a day, and I brush between 2 and 4 times a day. But the good thing is that when I do go to the orthodontist or the dentist, I get compliments about it. They're like, okay, keep up what you're doing with the braces, they look really clean, and I love that validation. I'm gonna have to lock in with the flossing more regularly because my gums are still swollen. I'm scared for like my bottom front row of teeth that like my gums will like envelop the bracket basically because the brackets are placed really close to my gums, and now that my gums are swollen, I'm scared that, you know, that could happen. So I need to lock in with the flossing. I will do it more often, but it's like it takes about 20-30 minutes to do. I really have to since it's an activity that requires both hands, I can't like do homework while also doing that, but we'll see. Anyways, that's all for this video. My next appointment is next week. I don't know if I'll be able to choose rubber band colors, but if I can, I'll choose purple. If not, that's okay. This time the The most time between the appointments was 5 weeks. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I am back on my college campus, college dorm with, dining hall food. So I want to make a separate video talking about, dealing with braces while at college. Something like that. Like a braces friendly what I eat in a week at a dining hall type of video.